Hello my friend and welcome to my channel. Today I've got the Celina Ryden Crystal Application Clear Jelly Stampin' Plate -98. Let's try this. Okay, so here is the plate. And I'm no good at the whole gem placement thing, so I'm really hoping that this here stamping plate helps me figure it all out. Got to get that blue film off here though, and this one's being a little tricky. And we're going to get there though, I promise. So I'm going to do these on some nail tips, and then I'll apply them to my fingertips as a manicure in the end. I'm going to do the thumbnail and the ring fingernail, but first I got to get that plate clean with some acetone. And then I'm going to wipe it over with some alcohol so it looks all shiny and pretty and new, because it is. So I've already laid out, and this stamping plate came with a card and a clear thing. I've already got my gems laid out to show me what I'm using where. And then it's got this clear page too that's got other designs. And at the top it tells you what size stones or gems to use. I'll be using Maniology pewter to stamp with. So the idea is you stamp the image on the nail, and then you can glue the gems right where it's telling you they fit. And I've got lots of hopes and dreams for this. I'm very excited about it. So we're going to start with the thumbnail, and I've got to figure out where I'm going to want to place them. We're going to go there. And I decided to do something kind of a little smaller scale for my first go. And we've got to get that stamping plate cleaned off. Get that plate cleaned off here. And we're going to play with this. And I've also ordered more gems to line up with the sizing that they've got at the top of the card. I am going to definitely hang on to those cards because I might need them in the future. I do have buckets and buckets of gems and stones and all kinds of stuff, but I kind of feel like I need to stick with the specific sizes like SS10, SS12, all of that good jazz. And we're cleaning that plate off again, and there we go. Alrighty, so today I'm using the Dashing Diva Fast Bond to apply these little gems, or whatever you want to call them, crystals, gems, fakes, whatever, you know, the bling. I'm using this. Now, in hindsight, I'm telling you, I should have just used like a gel thing, like the Betty Cora gem gel or whatever, or something like that, because then I could have fiddled with it and it wouldn't have been drying on me. I could have fiddled with it, and then when I felt good about it, popped it under the lamp and cured it. And I will be doing that next time I play with this, just to give me that, because I felt rushed, you know, because I knew that glue was drying, and but I did it to myself. No fault of Clear Jelly Stamper or anybody else involved. And I'm sorry it does get blurry. It's blingy. I'm moving around a lot. I'm flipping that nail around a lot. But I can tell you that I definitely wanted to try it on nail tips before I tried to break this out on my own nails, because I could, if I got too frustrated, I could like set this down and walk away and, you know, chill out and then come back to it. But if it was on my hands, it would have been following me. So I really do love the little card that you can lay the little gems out, you know, in order of how you're planning on using them. Very, very cool. Very cool. And you can do it on the clear sheet one too that has the other designs. I really, again, ingenious. This is just so cool. So nice. Sorry I'm out of frame. But I am really concentrating, y'all. I'm like really concentrating. I do apply that glue with a little, it's like a wood stick, like an orange wood stick, but it's made of plastic. I've got like a bag of them. I've got like tons of them. And now I've got one that's upside down. Oh, let's get that. There we go. Get it flipped over right. and get that one on there. But I use my, it's like a wax stick or a gem stick or whatever, to apply, pick up the gems and apply them to the nail. I might be all over the place with this video. I'm telling y'all, I was so excited. Okay, now we're heading into the caviar beads. And I don't know if caviar beads come in like different sizes and stuff, but I only have like these little bitty bottles that got itty bitty ones in it, and they are just wicked frustrating. I'm sure I'll find a way to, make peace with them and work with them, but golly, they're tiny. And even though they're tiny, they do fill in the spots, and I do think that I will get better at that if I play with it a little bit more. We all know that when it comes to these nail things, you got to practice. Okay, now I've tapped it. Now I've got like 3 of them stuck to the end of my finger. We're going to have to just wipe those off on a paper towel and get some fresh ones out. I wouldn't go fight with them. And I am looking forward to playing with this with the gel adhesive, the rhinestone adhesive with the gel, because I can slow my roll and get them placed just right and not have to be worried about that glue drying. I gotta break out some more of these caviar beads. Get some more of them out in my little triangle there. And I'm not going to say that these turned out perfect by any stretch of the imagination. I will have a swatch photo at the end. But for my first time, this is the best gem placement manicure I've ever done. Normally, I always fall short and I always feel like I'm missing something, or I went too overboard, or, it just didn't make any sense. It wasn't very cohesive or anything. So things like this, just, I'm telling you, this kind of stuff I live for, to find something to make it easier for us as, DIY nail people, to get those looks that you see out there on Instagram and stuff. I'm not there yet. Like I said, lots and lots of practice is needed with this for me. I have really shaky hands, so things like this are normally not even possible for me. So to be able to have kind of like, something laid out for me that I just kind of fill in the blanks, I'm really excited. I'm really, really excited about this. I can't wait for my new gems to show up in the mail so that, I can do more designs. Because, I really had to kind of pick something that I pretty much had the same sizes for. And I'm looking forward to having, for real, the sizes. I'll be using my Glitter Gal. And this is a top coat for going over rhinestones. I'm going to just go over that quite generously to kind of let it seep down in between and hold everything down. Plus, I'm hoping if I get good enough coverage on it, it won't be catching in my hair, because that's one of the things about wearing bling that I have trouble with, is stuff getting stuck in my hair. When I go to run my hands through my hair or pull my hair into a ponytail, I've got, stuff getting stuck. Now, this one went on a little crooked sideways, but I'm okay with it because it's there. And you know what I told y'all before, if somebody calls you out on it, just say, yeah, I meant to do that. That's how it's supposed to be. It works, it works. Alright, so I'm going to add some top coat to the other nails that didn't get the bling, because I want them to be all the same kind of shiny. So, and these are the tips that I got off of Temu. And I believe these are the short coffins. Don't quote me on that. I'm not 100%. But I believe that's what they are. And I'm going to have to let these dry for quite a while before I can apply them to my nails. But in y'all's time, it is just going to be like, blink, here we go. As soon as I get done top coating them, you get to see the going on. So here we go. Alright, so I've got my little glue tabs on, and I am applying the blinged out nail on my thumb. I love it. And then like a regular nail. And then we'll get to that next accent nail on my ring fingernail. But I got all my little glue tabs down. And for me, glue tabs don't last a long time. I can get away with like a day maybe. Especially with the shorter tips. If I go longer tips, y'all, it ain't happening. You know, the glue tips, you feel them getting loose and you got to keep pushing them down. But I wasn't wanting to like commit to something really on this day. So I was like, well, I'm just going to put them on and ride them as long as I can. So there we go. Love it. Alrighty, so here is my swatch photo. I do hope you enjoyed this one. I want to thank you for watching. Until next time, be good to yourself.